Okay, so I think that gets into the smack heard around the world.
No, we're not talking about that.
We're not talking about
this. Can I finish?
I was going to correct Damien, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say we're talking about the repercussions of the slap.
That's what I'm getting
not
into.
The slap itself.
Well, everybody's heard about the slap, right?
Whatever.
Have y'all heard about the slap?
Of course.
The slap around the world right now. Will, right? Yeah. Okay. So my whole point is that we was just laughing at Damo's expense, right?
Yep.
But he was getting touchy, right? Like he was getting touchy, and even though he didn't mean it, what did he say? He was gonna smack me, right? Yeah. Like he was like, dude, if you keep going, I'm gonna smack you.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm in the space where I'm being funny, and I'm feeling like a comedian, right? Now I'm not officially a comedian, but we always shooting comedians bail. Like, yo, comedians can get up there and be offensive. Mm-hmm. So why, when I was being offensive, you was like, I'm gonna smack you? And you saw people laughing. You should have been like, oh, he's funny. I should let him get it off.
Dude, I'm not talking about the slap anymore.
I'm talking about a comedian just.
Like, that shit is old news, dude. I'm tired of talking about
this.
This
isn't the slap. This is having repercussions.
As a comedian.
This is having repercussions for things that come out your mouth.
That's different.
So should this.podcast go to MMA training? Just in case we say some bullshit. And somebody wants to approach us, and I can put them paws on.
So, Sauce, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What if a professionally trained MMA female came up to you and was like, I heard you talking shit about me on the podcast.
Wait,
let's come get these hands.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't saying shit.
No, I said, what if?
No, I'm going to tell her. I'm going to say, baby, I wasn't saying shit. I wasn't saying shit. Hey, you.
Dog, I would hit your drop if I could.
Hey, can I buy you a drink? Would you give her a hug and a drink?
Hey, no, can I buy you a drink? What you drinking?
Yeah.
Aquafina, essential
Topo Chico.
water.
Hey, Topo
No,
Chico.
essential water, Gatorade.
A Fiji.
Fucking Under Armour.
Wait. Before we get into that, because we're going to make that a topic, but getting back to being offensive and being comedian, why do we shoot them bail for being offensive and funny at the expense of others, but we don't think other people can do it? Like they shouldn't suffer consequences is what I should say.
Man,
that's what you dare.
Because I'm not saying we should silence them. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is if you do say something, you have to face some kind of repercussions. And I don't condone violence.
I respectfully disagree. And what I think is if you go see if you pay money to go see somebody, this is a protected space. Like you're in their domain. You paid to go see them.
Okay.
And whatever they say, whether it's a black joke, a white joke, a trans joke, about your wife joke, whatever it is,
mm-hmm.
You got to take it, or you can get your ass up and leave.
Facts.
Yeah.
So when you go to comedy shows, like you laugh at it because it's always somewhat true, right?
Yeah, comedy brings
yep.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
To controversial things.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm with you.
And so, like, we could talk about this in circles around Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy. Just think about the comedy back in like the 80s.
Right. Like imagine if Delirious came out today.
Dude. Eddie
Times
Murphy
change.
Right.
Yeah, but like just imagine if
Times
it came out.
change though. That's my argument.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
What
like,
if?
I'm not doing a what if. Times change.
Yeah, I'm just saying like if you all the gay jokes he had in there, like those ain't flying. So like it's still funny to us because we remember it from a time from when it wasn't so offensive.
Got it. So, and I'm not, scenario, be with me. I'm saying if I go see a comedian that is not black, but they're funny to other people and they're throwing out the N-word. You know who's a prime example? Bill Maher.
Gotcha.
Bill Maher is a comedian, and if y'all recall,
he said it
on one of his shows, he was like, I don't know, he's talking to a senator and he was saying something, but then he was like, yo, I'm a house nigga.
Yeah.
saying it as a joke, right?
Yeah.
But some people will find that funny. Some people won't.
And Ice Cube.
But he was forced to kind of not apologize. I don't know if he apologized, but he had to backtrack.
Yeah.
And there was some backlash for the things he said. So my thing is it okay if you was in a setting to go see him, right? That's his show. That's his domain. He should be able to get those kind of jokes off.
He did get it off. It wasn't funny.
But he had. Well, that's what I'm saying. It
jokes
wasn't
fall
funny.
flat.
It wasn't funny to you. I'm sure there was somebody laughing. I don't, and I'm not.
I hate
I'm
to
just
say
saying.
it. I hate to say it.
It's the same as a concert.
Go.
Boom. I like that. Go ahead.
Go.
No, it's same as concert. It's like you go, like, for example, they got her down the street, right?
Yep.
And if, I mean, not her, Jasmine
Sullivan.
Sullivan. They have Jasmine Sullivan performing down the street. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. But you go to these concerts, they be nigga, and you got to sit there and eat it. I'll see these white folks sit right next to me. Nigga.
You talking about repeating the
Yeah,
lyrics. So like when we
repeating
went
the
to-
lyrics, right?
So when we went to the J. Cole concert, they not pausing when they see that.
They not pausing at all.
I didn't notice that.
Some
But I'm
people
just
might.
saying, like,
Some
but
people
no,
might.
There's, like,
but
when we go
let's
to
be
the Kendrick
let's be
concert,
honest.
They're
that's what I'm
not
saying.
pausing.
Yeah, whatever concert.
It's their license to say it.
Yeah.
And you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with it.
Wait. So,
But I eat it, but I'm not going to start just slapping people up in the concert because they
Right,
said it
'cause it's-
because I know what the content of the music is.
it's strength in numbers.
I know it is.
Hey,
'Cause I'm the
strength in
minority up in
numbers.
that bitch. I might get my ass fucked up.
Yeah. If you was at like the.
Just walk around.
Yeah, you could walk in front of the cameras. You're good. Yeah. So let's say you go to a concert like that, and it's the reverse, right? Probably they're gonna be conscious of that and not say it if you're not black, right? But my whole point is that you hit the nail on the head. It's like you don't think they should be able to ride with it, but that's the art of it.
art.
And if you're planning to go see them, you know that you're gonna see it and you're gonna hear it, right?
Yes,
But is it offensive? It's not offensive at that point.
Well, no. Well, it's like what Damien said. This is protected space. This is we are protected. We have certain protections under the Constitution that say what we want. Now,
That
if
dude
you
brought up the
pay,
Constitution.
if you pay, see what I'm saying? If you pay to go see someone,
Yeah.
you know what they bring to the table.
You may or may not.
You know what they bring to the
Nah,
table.
you go to a Chris Rock show, you know what you gonna hear.
For the most part.
The only
what you're
person
saying.
I didn't know, the only person I didn't know what they was bringing to the table, and I went with my wife to the show was Corey Holcomb. I didn't really realize that Corey Holcomb to women is very demeaning. And when I sat there with my wife at the Corey Holcomb show and saw her face at some of the jokes that he was saying, I can't front. They were funny. But I had to empathize with how those jokes, the effect that were having the way those jokes were affecting my wife. Because I was looking at her like, 'cause I could see her face like cringing. And I'm like trying my hardest not to just be busting out laughing. But to James' point, like,
But
yo,
let me ask you,
at
if
any
you really
point, did you-
empathizing, is it funny? Like if you truly are
that
trying
shit
to
funny,
understand.
man. That shit funny.
Okay.
But I looked at my wife and I was like, damn, that's just fucked up at the same time.
Yeah, so
So I
Some of
don't
the most
think-
fucked up
but at
shit
So
is
I don't
funny.
think
But at
that's
any
funny
point-
though. Like,
at
so to me, that's not funny.
But some of this, but
Like that's not witty to me. I think comedy, and you say this all the time, is like it needs to be funny, it needs to be witty, kind of like you are, right? Because I'm sure you know,
Sometimes.
like if you don't mind me saying, like for blacks and for people that are overweight, right? One, let's talk about our people, us. I hate colorism. Like I just do not tolerate it at all. So when I hear the you so dark, you know, blackie, like that makes me cringe. Like I'm just like, yo, whatever you about to say is some trash. Like if that's all you can get off, like that's trash. Same thing like, yo, you so fat. You know what I mean? If that's all you got, like that's some trash to me.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? So
Why
To me-
why he looks at me in the eyes, he's like, "You're so fat."
well, no. I mean,
you see,
you're so fat.
See,
laughing
that's
at
what
that
he
shit.
does.
Fact.
You
No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing because he was witty and said, "You look me in the eyes."
Yeah, that
He's
was
like,
think he's so fat.
He's like,
No,
But you kind of
like
think
that.
he is though.
Don't look at me like that.
I wish I had that drop. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't even know.
But real quick though, so I think you've learned, and I'm not gonna speak for you, man. Like you've learned to cope with that being young. No, I'm saying because young.
Is this a therapy session or like, are we like?
Maybe I sound bad right now, but I'm saying I'm not gonna look at you. I'm just saying people in general have to deal with that kind of shit, especially when you're young, right? So when you grow up, you kind of grow a thick skin and you become witty and you figure out different jokes
Get up off of me.
to snap and get them up off me, right? But I'm just saying that it hurt at some point.
So
And they
uglyism
hurt.
jokes are okay.
The what?
What's that?
So uglyism jokes are okay.
I don't agree with those.
So
either.
then, what kind of
I
cracks
don't-
do you like? What kind?
James
what kind
know he done laughed at a couple ugly jokes.
Hey, Jay's like,
I've been doing James for a couple for the years.
Hey, Jay's like, your hat links to the side funny. It's like, what type of? What,
So I'm gonna help my brother.
but like,
out. I think what he's saying. I think
just give
I
me
know
just
you're
one
right,
second.
man.
Like, what type of cracks?
funny.
What type of cracks do you make?
You know who I like? Like, so I like the you say it, like Dave Chappelle. I still think Chris
Intellectual
Rock,
humor.
Dave Chappelle, even Eddie Murphy are geniuses.
They're geniuses, but they talk about things that you don't like.
I never heard. I think because they be telling stories, they be telling
They're
self-deprecating
masterful
things.
storytellers.
But they tell self-deprecating things, or it's just like marriage jokes, like, you know, being single versus being married kind of thing. When Chris Rock did that bit, talking about politics, like things like that.
So what
Those
he's
are things
saying-
I laugh at.
So what he's saying is, if you're always picking on somebody and that's your only go-to,
Yes.
you're really not that funny.
The only go-to people have against me is like, Damo, you got a big belly. Shut the fuck. I can ride with that. Like, otherwise, like, what do you hear people crack on me about?
Hairline.
Yeah.
See, you see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that happens when you get older.
You see what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Herman's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting.
Hey,
What else?
hey, but Herm over there locked and loaded. He wish he had a mic.
Herb, you want me to tag you in?
He is
So-
ready.
Nope.
He's ready. Herm's like, I got a bag of jokes right now.
Herman
Look, Wayne too. He's like, I got a bag. I
Wayne
can't
doesn't
wait.
have a bag. He's not that funny. But like you have you. Cool.
That's a great.
That's a good
joke.
one.
That's a prime example
That's a
right
good
there.
one.
Yes, absolutely.
My copper socks.
Yes. I saw a referee with some copper socks on. I was like, yo, my podcast mate has them same socks, man. He's like, yeah, they're real comfortable, man. They're good on my knees. When I run up and down, they keep my legs cool.
They keep my
work
legs cool. They
Ankles
keep
be,
my legs cool.
ankles be stable. Ankles be stable as a mother.
Hey, we know your ankles ain't stable.
They show
Hey,
ain't.
them jokers about to jump out them shoes.
Exactly.
Cole ain't even got no ankles.
No, he
man.
doesn't.
He like- he got them flat
Courtney
feet.
has a shin and the top of his foot.
At least my weight can maintain these.
See where I'm going?
There you go.
See?
There it goes.
See?
Keep my weight out your fucking mouth.
Hit him one more time, man.
Keep my weight out your motherfucking mouth.
Hey,
Oh man, That's
see?
crazy.
And that's the ace in the hole.
That is. That's the fallback, right?
Hey, that's why I got to go straight for the jugular early on.
Oh man, boy! I know my feet flat. Shit, I accept.
I know I got a big ass belly. I got a Ponza, nigga. I eat tacos.
Oh,
That boy Mike
man.
said, "Keep my weight out your motherfucking mouth." Yo, that is
was
that.
classic.
Yo, that is
I gotta
that is
get these drops on here.
that is this podcast Hall of Fame.
Oh my god! Oh my
All right,
god!
all right, all right. We gotta
let's
keep
will
it
it
going,
in.
man.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Cohen Damo, I'm gonna let you close it out because I've been saying a lot. So my whole point is that I don't want to silence anybody because that's what everybody's about. Like that's what the country is. Yeah, I don't want to silence anybody, but do know that when you say, I'm sorry. And know that when you say certain jokes or when you say anything, people should have the right to be offended and combat that. Is all I'm saying. We shouldn't give comedians just a pass to be like, no, you can say whatever you want.
And I'll say one thing before Sauce, and you can close this out. We went to the Improv and Tony Rock. It was Tony Rock, and I was sitting in the front row. You were there. Yeah, it was Tony Rock, wasn't it? And he was talking about he called me. What do you do? And like I made up some shit. I didn't tell him what I really did. He was like, "You look like you carry semi trucks up I-70 through the mountains or some shit like that." Like, what am I going to do? Walk up on the stage and no, dude. You laugh. I paid to see him. This is his space. I'm in his area. I'm in his domain. So, whatever that is, I'll ride with it. I could get up and walk out and say, you offended me. No.
Yeah. So I do think the lesson learned is in terms of saying things as a comedian or as anybody, right? That could possibly be offensive to another person is understand that words are powerful.
They are.
Words have a lot of meaning. Words cut deep.
They do.
Right? So before you allow words to come out your mouth, be aware or be present in understanding that whatever comes out your mouth, you may have to pay for later, and be prepared to deal with that as it comes.
That's fair.
Who gets attacked first on this show?
I don't know.
Damo.
I don't know.
I got Courtney.
I'm getting attacked.
Courtney gets attacked.
If anybody on this show, like, you know what I mean, not saying you're gonna get hit, but like you out somewhere, somebody's just verbally assaulting you. They're just going in. Courtney. I got Courtney.
You think Courtney's gonna get?
I'm going to attack someone.
Like Courtney's the first one to be attacked.
Okay, why? What did I say on the show that's going to give me attacked?
I'm just saying.
You just think because
Spark Hill hat?
Nah, because what's in that drink?
So what else?
you like how he's
okay. So something may slip out my mouth.
He's the shock jock.
Yeah,
I got you.
No, I think Damien's more the shock jock than I am.
Okay,
I think it could be argued.
It could be argued.
Okay, that's fair.
All right,
who you got?